Alright, this video I'm going to talk about being a lover versus a fighter. I think it's a relevant video. Good topic to talk about. Valentine's Day was just the other day, and got me to think about it. Um, to me, I would much rather be a lover. I love the martial arts, but there's something more that I love that's beyond the martial arts, and that's love in itself. Connecting with another person and having intimacy and love is to me the greatest joy and happiness that you could experience in life, and that's what I live for. Martial arts is just right below that, and if I can't connect with somebody in that way and express love, then I'd be training martial arts. And I do both, but I put love above it all, and like I think, when people look up to these fighters, I think it's a shame. I don't look up to fighters. I don't. But you see, there's people that other people looking up to in other areas, not dealing with fighting, but say the hip hop industry. Like Drake, for example, is a really popular artist, and he's known to be involved with, a lot of women. He has a lot of women. He's not really great at fighting. He's not a fighter, but he's more of a lover. I'm not saying that people should be with a lot of different women, but I'm just using that as an example of how, when I think about it, true power in a man is not really about fighting. I think people really look up to men who could really attract women. I think that's what it really boils down to. Like, the men that can attract women are the type of men that everybody wants to be. So people, like somebody told me about Prince, could get so many women were after him. You can look at people like Drake, even today, nowadays, the Meek Mill, I think he's dating the, what's her name? I forgot her name, but she's another rapper that's considered a pretty woman. Look at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Look at Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Um, Everybody wants to be like the man who's, who's loved by women. Even Mike Tyson really wanted to get with women. Even though he was a boxer, he loved women. Even Bruce Lee, he had a wife and he had kids, and he was even, he ended up passing away at his mistress's bedroom. And being a martial artist, a lot of it is connecting and expressing love. Connecting with love and expressing love. And that's what I want to head towards. I want to head towards love. Yes, I love martial arts, and love is a part of the martial arts, and that's what makes it the art. I would never want to be a fighter. And when the people out there, looking up to people, trying to look it up to people that they admire, I think they should start opening up their horizons into paying less attention to the fighting, more attention to the men who know how to treat a woman the right way, know how to love a woman, and try to learn from this person. And I'm getting less and less appeal to the fighting, more and more appeal to the aspect of love. And the people that don't have love are usually the ones that want to fight. The people that do have love find no reason to fight. And martial arts is about love. It's supposed to embrace that aspect. Yes, I love to spar. Yes, I love to train, and that's my way of expressing myself. But that's only a part of what I do. You need to have the strong part, you need to have the soft part. Merge them together, and that's the beauty. So if I had to choose, the difference, actually I'm starting to have more appreciation towards the artist Drake, for example, compared to Tupac. I feel that Tupac had, there's a lot of aggression on his side, and I think I'm growing out of that, and heading more towards music and artists that are expressing their inner selves through um, something more gentle, something more that merges with the energy of like a woman, and um, I think that's a good contrast, because everybody knows that I'm a big Tupac fan, but I think when you are so engulfed into a person's energy that's always aggressive about shooting people, killing people, that's like admiring the fighter. But then when you look into somebody like Drake, for example, who's expressing more of a softer yin energy in some of his music, speaking about making love to a woman or whatever the case may be, connecting with the woman through love, and that's a part of what a man needs. He needs both. So basically what I'm trying to say is merging the energies of Drake and Tupac together into like a strong male, a strong man who's deeply capable of love. And a fighter is just somebody who might just be able to fight, but he has no love. So a martial artist is like a merging of both, where you have the ability to fight, but you much rather love than fight. And you'll do anything in your power to not fight and to continue expressing love until, um, you know, to the best of your ability. Until there's a day when you do have to fight for whatever reason. And you're capable, and you're not in fear, you're not afraid, but you're capable. To have both. I think the people that do a lot of this hard training need to open themselves up to that aspect, and that's going to really transform them and turn them in from a fighter to a martial artist. And that's what I experienced in my life, and that's what's really changed my expression in the martial arts, is the experience of love. you know um, that's a deep experience, that's life changing, very powerful. But that's my thoughts for today.